According to the War Research Institute, Russian President Vladimir Putin follows a new strategy to destroy the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. A report published by US-based thinking tank on Tuesday shows that Putin's last discourse about the Baltic states is aimed at weakening NATO for future increases. He is a member of European Union. Putin repeatedly frightened Russia against NATO's expansion of NATO as a threat to Russia, stating its concerns in Russia's decision to invade Ukraine on 24 February 2022. The alliance expanded during the Ukrainian War. His neighbor Finland is in the process of becoming a Swedish member while joining last year. Latvia's recent tightening laws migration for Russian citizens. Putin'i at beginning this week in beginning Russia's safety to endanger country and other Baltic states encouraged to multiply.Tonia government last month for a new residence permit. 1,200 Russian citizens boundarHe explained that he was out. Russian President Vladimir Putin was depicted on January 16, 2024 at an event in Odintsovo, Russia. According to War Study Institute, Putin's last discourse about the Baltic countries is aimed to determine conditions of information. Putin. According to Russian state news agency, Putin in Moscow on Tuesday. Latvia and other Baltic countries. Events that took place. Russian people are very serious and directly affect security of our country. ISW's report. Putin's words. Probably as part wider efforts weaken NATO. As part of Baltic countries determine conditions information for future increases for a long time. Promote a long-standing cream.He said that Baltic countries and other former Soviet nations' sovereignty. Putin used a wide definition Russia's sovereignty. Sovereignty of former Soviet republics has trivialized sovereignty. And Russia long for a time. Ethnic Russian speakers claimed that they had right to protect abroad beyond borders Russia. ISW has not observed any indicators that a Russian attack on Baltic was close or possible. But Putin, under the pretext of protecting citizens, may be determining information conditions for future aggressive Russian actions. ISW. Putin's threatening Finland in mid-December. Probably during a state television interview. Finland's Western allies dragged to NATO by Western allies and problems will follow as a result. Thinking Office. Putin's NATO weakening ultimately destroying still effort. Kremlin's information operations and hybrid war tactics. With determine alliance future aggressive conditions and to determine the conditions and he continued say that it means Russian actions against NATO countries and neighbors. At beginning this week, Putin Ally Sergey Mironov fair Russia, a part systemic opposition, who sympathize with Kremlin foreign policy party's leader. West. If Russian makes any hostile movement towards Kaliningrad, members Lithuania and Poland, located in Baltic Sea,